Is this just a glorified mall?
Or our favorite place to hang out in all of Disney World?
Hey everybody, this is Magical Mustache Man John and Cal. We are a travel-obsessed couple here to take the stress out of planning your next Disney, Universal, or cruise vacation. And today we're giving you the ultimate guide to Disney Springs.
We love Disney Springs. It is definitely one of our favorite places in all of Orlando to hang out. We're there probably once a week, honestly. So Disney Springs is the shopping, eating, entertainment district that is located on Disney World property. Used to be called Downtown Disney, got rebranded in 2015. You may have been to Downtown Disney over at Disneyland. So similar vibe, but Disney Springs is way better than Downtown Disney at Disneyland. It is located kind of southeast corner of property, and one of the things that is so special at Disney Springs, it is completely free to enter, free and to park. These are very rare things when we talk about Walt Disney World, which is why as a local we love going there because we can go there for free. It's divided up into 4 areas. So there's the landing, think kind of upscale waterfront dining and shopping. It has Town Center, which is kind of the flagship shop. So think like Uniqlo, Zara, Anthropologie, Lululemon. And then the Marketplace, which is kind of like the OG Disney Springs. So this is where like World Disney is one of the largest Disney merchandise stores like in the entire world.
And the co-op.
And the co-op. We're going to talk about the co-op. We're going to get there. And then the west side, which is kind of more of the entertainment district. So this is Cirque du Soleil, bowling, and a brand new thing that we're going to tell you about that's coming this summer. It's not a theme park, so there's no like rides or reservations. It's super flexible, and we always recommend for our clients to spend time at Disney Springs, whether it be during a rest day or for an evening dinner. Disney Springs is a absolute cannot skip place to visit during your Walt Disney World vacation.
Now that we talked a little bit about Disney Springs, let's talk about how to get to Disney Springs. There's 4 ways to get there. The first one is getting there by bus. This is the most common one. Every resort has a bus option to get to Disney Springs. The second option is for free. And my second one is my favorite, which is by a boat taxi. This is a lovely way to get to Disney Springs. It's just a very common way. If the weather is perfect, you're having a great time.
Yeah, so Port Orleans, Riverside, and French Quarter, Old Key West, and Saratoga Springs all have the water taxi to Disney Springs. This is like a really nostalgic one for me. When my kind of like formative Disney World trip, we stayed at Port Orleans, Riverside, and I just remember taking the water taxi down to Disney Springs like every night after being in the parks. It's really special, also totally free. And pro tip, if you're at Disney Springs and you want to say, let's go to French Quarter and get some beignets, you can take the water taxi as well. You don't have to be a resort guest technically to take the water taxi to the resorts or back.
And the third one is rideshare. So this is just your Lyft, your Uber. It'll get you right to Disney Springs.
It is going to drop kind of far off on one side, so just be prepared for can't get picked up anywhere or where the buses drop off for rideshare.
And lastly is by car. And they have 4 giant parking garages. It's giant. You're going to get lost in there, so you got to make sure you know where you parked.
We are big fans of the orange garage. Some people really like lime. Nobody likes grapefruit.
No one likes grapefruit.
And then there's surface parking over on the west side. All right, so next we're gonna cover dining. And this is probably one of the best parts about Disney Springs. There are so many dining options, and I would say many would argue some of the best dining in Disney World property is at Disney Springs. So there are over, I think, 60 restaurants or eating locations at Disney Springs. So it's about booking these. If you want to do sit-down dining, you can book these on the My Disney Experience app 60 days before your trip or 6 days before the date of you want to go eat at one of these places. Pro tip though, you can also use Open Table if there's not availability on the My Disney Experience app for many of the restaurants at Disney Springs, and sometimes there'll be availability there that isn't on the My Disney Experience app. You can also do a walk-up list. So there's options for table service, like fine dining, quick service, snacks. We're gonna get into all of this. So I guess let's start with our favorite sit-down dining restaurants. What would yours be?
Oh gosh, I say either Morimoto. I like Morimoto. Wolfgang Puck.
The Boathouse.
The Boathouse. Oh my goodness, oysters at the Boathouse is so amazing.
Yeah.
And what's the 4th one?
That's probably our top 3, honestly. Interesting fact, John actually met Chef Morimoto when he was in cooking school. It's one of my favorite stories. But yeah, Morimoto Asia, so Asian food, Wolfgang Puck, kind of classic American fare, and then the Boathouse, which is upscale kind of burgers, steaks, and obviously seafood. But tons of other sit-down options. One that I would say watch out for is STK. It's usually listed as like a really great place to eat, but we've heard it's very overpriced. Maybe good for happy hour, but not what we'd recommend. Enzo's Hideaway would be another one for Italian food.
And the wine.
Wine Bar George.
Wine Bar George.
Yes.
Amazing.
I think Wine Bar George is good for like drinks and snacks. You can have a full meal there, but we love to go and get like a charcuterie board and like a couple glasses of wine. And it's really nice because you can oversee the water, and there's a little kind of amphitheater area. So it's super cool. All right, so Chef Art Smith's would be another one. So that's like home style Southern cooking, super popular, really great for brunch as well. Now it's about quick service. Favorite quick service would be?
Polite Pig. Yeah, absolutely. My favorite. Actually, it's just my favorite place of all of Disney Springs.
I agree. It's our favorite place to eat, period. It's really cool because it's quick, so it's barbecue. It's quick service, and then you like order at the counter. But then once you sit down, you can order more food or drinks directly to your table. The service is amazing. There's always people around to help you. We'd love to sit at the outside bar. It's super awesome. A couple other really notable ones that we love for quick service. Earl sandwich, like we love an Earl sandwich. I love a holiday Thanksgiving turkey sandwich. It's my favorite.
And I want to say, things at Disney Springs might be a little pricey, but Earl's sandwich is a cheap sandwich. It's filling and it's delicious.
Yeah, it's definitely affordable. Right around the corner from Earl's Sandwich is Eat, which is an Indian restaurant. Also, really good food. Pizza Ponte is super solid for a slice of pizza if we're kind of just like looking for a snack. And then Splitsville is also a really good place to eat. It's so weird, but they have really good sushi.
Oh my gosh, I was thinking
at the bowling restaurant or the bowling alley, but it's like a really solid sushi, yeah. And then tons of really good snacks. So I think I know what your favorite snack is, but let's see if we're saying the same thing.
Poutine?
No. Donuts.
Oh my gosh, yes, Everglazed.
I always gets an Everglazed donut.
I always get a to-go donut because I'm just like, just a little treat for myself, you know?
It's true. So massive donuts right by the exit where we kind of park in the orange garage. But so Gideon's is probably one of the most well-known snack options. So these like massive, like, I don't know, seems like 6-pound cookies. There's always a line that's like an hour long to get into Gideon's because it's a tiny little location.
I'm very curious about their new restaurant that's opening. It's gonna be a savory restaurant. It's not gonna be sweet, so I want to see what kind of like snacks they're gonna bring.
I want to know if it'll maybe make the lines shorter at the cookie place.
Hopefully.
So Gideon's is great. They're delicious. I personally don't think the line is worth it, but you can do it. If you're looking for another cookie option, Summer House on the Lake has really good cookies, cookie bar, and it is like no line compared to the one at Gideon's. Salt and Straw, if you want ice cream. The gelato place right outside Wolfgang Puck is also really delicious.
That's solid.
There's poutine. There's just like tons of snacks. So really, really good options. So if I miss anything, and then for cocktails, besides I usually like to get a beer at Polite Pig. Other cocktail, maybe not to miss, is the Salt Air Margarita at Haleo.
Oh my gosh, it is so amazing. You cannot miss that.
So instead of having salt on the rim, they make this salt like foam that sits on top of the margarita. So every sip you take, you get a little bit of that saltiness, as opposed to if you've already like licked the whole rim, the salt ratio is off. Salt, foam, air, margarita, delicious. Also really good tapas. So tons of great dining.
And one thing we didn't mention is, if you do have your Disney dining plan, you could totally use your credits for Disney Springs. So
at some of the restaurants, not all of them. Also, you can use your annual pass holder discount or DVC discount at some restaurants, not all. So just always ask, and usually they will ask you if you have Disney dining plan. But I mean, dining is probably one of the best parts. So absolutely try to plan like a lunch at Disney Springs during a rest day or dinner at Disney Springs one night. Like, it is absolutely a place that you need to have a meal if possible during your vacation.
All right, now since we've gone over dining, let's talk about activities at Disney Springs. I mean, there's tons of things to do there. And one of the things that I always wanted to do was the hot air balloon. I mean, it is very popular. I always see people on there, and it's $30 for adults. It's $25 for kids ages 3 and 9. So if you're looking to do maybe the Aerosphere, what is it?
Aerophile.
You can go ahead and do that. That's super cool looking. They also do
It's a really cool like landmark, I would say, on Disney Springs. It obviously goes up like, I don't know, like 400 feet in the air or something. Am I making that number up? Hold on. I'm gonna fact check myself. 400 feet above Disney Springs. So really cool 360 views of like the Orlando area, Disney Springs property. It's really cool to do at night. We have heard, we've not done it. But yeah, it's just like a really iconic, I think, thing at Disney Springs and a really cool view. All right, so next up, over on the west side, the far west side, is Cirque du Soleil. This has been here for well over 2 decades. The current show is drawn to life, so it's taking like animation and turning it into life. If you've never seen a Cirque du Soleil show, highly recommend. We have been to tons in Vegas. It's so cool. Just amazing acrobatics and performance. We've not actually seen the show at Disney Springs, but love Cirque du Soleil in general. Next up after Cirque du Soleil is Splitsville, which you already mentioned. Great sushi, but this is a really fun bowling alley. We have bowled a couple times at Splitsville, always have a blast. It's a nice way to, especially if it's raining, to like get out of the rain, like in a summer afternoon, but really fun. It's a little expensive for bowling. I'm not gonna say that it's cheap. They also have a full bar. They have some like frozen drinks, like things on the side of the walkway, I guess, so you can get like a frozen cocktail or mocktail if you want. Splitsville is a really cool place to hang out for sure.
One of the next things we're going to talk about are the boat cars. I think they're called like the Alpha boat or the Amphicars. These things are so cool. If you're at the boat house having amazing oysters, which are amazing, you're going to see a bunch of cars leaving the dock, drive into the water, think they're going to sink right into the water, but they're actually boats. These are such a cool thing that you can do at Disney Springs. I always wanted to do it. I mean, it's a lot of things we still need to do at Disney Springs. And they're you know, shaped like old like 50s retro cars, and so you know, there's like right into the water, and then you see people floating around in there's like a big lake right next to Disney Springs, ideally, springs, right? But they're super cool. Now let's talk about live entertainment. We have the House of Blues, and there's always a concert or some sort of band happening there, and there's always people just crowded. That place has some great drinks, has some great bites too, so if you're looking to just like find somebody who's going to be playing that weekend at Disney Springs, or you want to go have a drink there, that is the perfect place. It is such a thrill over there.
There's also a bunch of like really cool, so there's a little stage right outside of like Planet Hollywood, kind of by the Airfile, AMC movies. There's always live music playing there.
And there's also live music always in front of World of Disney. So it's either like maybe a school band or a choir or a jazz group. I mean, when there's a cool DJ, it is always bumping there.
Yeah. And then probably my favorite live entertainment that happens is there is this moving autonomous piano player that like just rolls through Disney Springs, and there's somebody that's definitely controlling it with like a remote control while this person is playing, but I don't know, it's always like so spontaneous and fun, and yeah, it's like one of my favorite things. All right, so then the last thing that is coming to so I mentioned movie theater. There's an AMC there that we prefer, the AMC at City Walk, just gonna say, as opposed to Disney Springs. But the new thing that is coming is Level 99. This is used to be the NBA Experience, this massive, I think 60,000 square foot area at Disney Springs is gonna be turned into this cool like bar gaming area. So they're gonna have all these different like kind of puzzle rooms or challenge rooms, not like escape rooms, but like group games, and different types, like skill-based and physical-based and I guess puzzle-based.
Yeah.
I don't really know. We've never been there. It's the first one that they're opening in Florida. This is opening actually summer of 2026, so we're super excited to check this out. I think it's gonna be a really great addition to Disney Springs to add some more activity and things to do while you're there, also enjoying dining and shopping. All right, if you're looking to plan your next magical vacation, please reach out to us at magicalmustacheman.com. We specialize in Disney, Universal, cruise vacations, and we'd love to help plan your next vacation at no cost to you. Now, let's get into the shopping, because Disney Springs has so many options for shopping. I think it kind of has all the like very classic things, right? So there's like a Sephora and Under Armour, Uniqlo. Uniqlo is really cool. You can make your own shirts. We made Pokemon shirts.
My favorite store there, my favorite clothing store there is Tommy Bahama, and they have limited edition Tommy Bahama Disney shirts there, and I always buy one. We have maybe yes, we have.
So we got this one at Disney.
Yes. We have like probably...
You don't need to tell people how many we have. It's so bad. But yeah, we love a Time Bahamas Disney shirt for sure. But then there's also like really special stores, right? So obviously World of Disney, you have to check out. It's massive, though it can be quite overwhelming and overstimulating. It's always packed. Our favorite place to get Disney souvenirs is...
The Co-op. It is such a cool place.
It's kind of located behind Ghirardelli's and by the photo.
It's like the toy section. What's that toy store?
Yeah, there's like a toy section at the far end of the marketplace. But the co-op has like usually it's really unique like apparel, a lot of home goods stuff that you can bring home. They're doing this pop-up of like mystery boxes, so we got like mystery trash cans. From there, it's really cool. But probably one of our favorite places to get Disney souvenirs. There's also like a Star Wars and Marvel area over on the west side. There's like Disney Style that has some good souvenirs. So really, just, I mean, tons of obviously Disney merch, unsurprisingly, but in lots of different locations. It's not all in World of Disney, so make sure you check kind of everything out. Coca-Cola store is really cool.
Oh gosh, I mean, I love a Coca-Cola merch.
Yes, and it has like 3 stories, and you go to the top of the Coca-Cola store. There is like a bar, like for soda, but you can get like milkshakes and floats and kind of unique, special Coca-Cola flavors. It's also a really beautiful view of Disney Springs,
especially during the sunset. It is beautiful.
It is. It's really cool. The Lego store is also a can't skip store. The inside it's a Lego store, so it's good for buying Legos. The reason why it's so cool is outside they have all of these amazing Lego statues. They have Anna and Elsa. They have
like a dragon and a knight. They have this cool dragon. It's like the iconic Disney Springs dragon that's been there forever. I think they just like refurbished it recently, and it's like crispy. It is. I love that.
And it's in the water, which is so cool. It's this like dragon like in the water, and it's massive. It's been there since I was a kid. It's like one of my favorite things about Disney Springs. But yeah, tons of great shopping. Obviously, you don't need to belabor the point. Like, I think it's good to like walk around and see things. One store that's pretty cool I would recommend is Sugar Boo and Co. It's a really another good like souvenir sort of shop. It has a ton of different like little, for lack of a better word, tchotchkes or things like that, but it's unique, and I think a really cool place to check out.
And they also do have a Disney pin store where they have nothing but pins, and they have
some
some
pin traders, for sure.
Love it.
Art of Disney.
Oh my god.
It's also really cool. It's kind of tucked far in the back, right next to Rainforest Cafe. Beautiful Disney art. Absolutely should walk through there. And then there's also a 365-day-a-year Christmas store. So get Christmas ornaments even in the middle of July. You can actually get personalized Christmas ornaments as well for your family. Definitely check out the Christmas store. It always smells good too, and it's always very well air conditioned. It's always crispy in there. Now, last thing with Disney Springs is special events. They do Halloween just like for the rest of the parks. It's a great time to check out Halloween, and then I think really the holidays and kind of Christmas time. It's
like during Christmas they have like this full 12-tree tour where you get like stickers,
like 20 trees or something.
And you get like a discount after doing every tree if you do it correctly, so it's worth doing.
Yeah, there's like 20 Christmas trees. They're all themed to different movie IP or park IP. So there was one that was like Nightmare Before Christmas and Moana and the Haunted Mansion, and they're really beautiful. And it's like the Disney Springs Christmas Tree Stroll, I think is what it's called. But it's really fun to check out. They also will do Snope, right? So the soap snow, both in Town Center and over by World of Disney, multiple times throughout the night. It's just and it's all lit up. It's a very magical time. So definitely go to Disney Springs during the holidays. We go there multiple times during the holidays. All
right, so just final thoughts on Disney Springs. It's lovely. It's lovely to go on your day off. There's going to be a time where you're going to have a free day from the parks. It's going to be so exhausting, and Disney Springs is a place to go. They have dining, they have entertainment, they have shopping, they have it all, and it's free.
Yeah, it's awesome. We're there all the time, and honestly, like, we never really go to City Walk just to hang out at City Walk. Like, City Walk has nothing on Disney Springs. We go there to play Pokemon Go all the time. It's really lovely. I really can't add anything to what you're saying. But definitely, you gotta go to Disney Springs and probably spend multiple times at Disney Springs. Check it out at night as well. Know that if it's a busy time of year for the parks, the holidays, spring break, it's gonna be busy at Disney Springs. Like, it is not immune from the crowds. So, plan if you know that's a busy time, try to go early or maybe later in the evening, but absolutely have to go to Disney Springs. So if you are liking these videos, please like and subscribe to our channel so that we can bring more content to you and reach more viewers. If you're looking to plan your next vacation, please reach out to us, and we will see you on the next video.